Hello, welcome back. I'm RC Master. This is part 5 of my Mass Effect Trilogy playthrough. I'm currently on my ship, and I think I'm going to go start developing a relationship with Liara, the blue Asari, because, you know, you gotta do one of the romance subplots, otherwise you're not doing a proper game, are you? And personally, Liara is a more interesting character than Ashley. And Caden's off limits.
Commander, are you coming to check up on me?
You look much better. How are you feeling?
Dr. Chakwas assures me I am going to be fine. I was impressed with her knowledge of Asari physiology.
That's what she said.
You're in good hands. Dr. Chakwas knows what she's doing.
I never properly thanked you for saving me from the Geth, Commander. If you hadn't shown up,
I'm just glad we got there in time.
So am I. I know you took a chance bringing me aboard this ship. I have seen the way your crew looks at me. They do not trust me. But I am not like Benezia. I will do whatever I can to help you stop Saren. I promise.
Don't worry, Liara. I trust you. I know you won't let me down.
It means a lot to hear you say that, Commander. Thank you.
You gotta be nice to girls.
Tell me about yourself, Liara.
Me? I am afraid I am not very interesting, Commander. I spend most of my time on remote digs, unearthing mundane items buried in long-forgotten Prothean ruins.
Sounds dangerous. And lonely.
Hint, hint.
Sometimes I would run afoul of indigenous life forms or stumble across a small band of mercenaries or privateers. But I was always careful.
And a biotic.
Until the Geth followed me to Artemis Tau. I never found myself in any situation my biotics could not handle. As for the solitude, well, that is one aspect that most appealed to me. Sometimes I just need to get away from other people.
You don't like other people?
I suppose it comes from being a Matriarch's daughter. People expected me to follow in Benezia's footsteps. They wanted me to become a leader of our people.
You're only 106.
Matriarchs guide their followers into the future. They seek the truth of what is yet to come. Maybe that's why I became so interested in the secrets of the past.
Just rebelling there.
It sounds so foolish when I say it out loud. It sounds like I became an archaeologist simply to spite Benezia.
All children rebel against their parents. It's a natural part of growing up.
You share the wisdom of the Matriarch, Shepard. That is exactly what Benezia said when I told her of my decision. But there was more to it than that.
Wow.
I felt drawn to the past. The Protheans were these wondrous, mysterious figures. I wanted to know everything about them. That is why I find you so fascinating. You were marked by the beacon on Eden Prime. You were touched by working Prothean technology.
Sounds like you want to dissect me in a lab somewhere.
What? No! I did
Love her
not mean to
expression there.
insinuate. I never meant to offend you, Shepard. I only meant that you would be an interesting specimen for an in-depth study. No, that's even worse.
Calm down, Liara. I was only joking.
Joking? Oh, by the goddess, how could I be so dense? You must think I am a complete and utter fool. Now you know why I prefer to spend my time in the field with data disks and computers. I always seem to say something embarrassing around other people. Please, just pretend this conversation never happened.
I'd like to know more
She's
about
got a
the
crush on Shepard.
We were the first species to discover the Citadel. We were instrumental in forming the Council, and we always strive to be the voice of peaceful cooperation in galactic disputes.
You take the long view because you
My
live
people
so long.
believe we are all part of a single galactic community. Each species contributes something to the greater whole. Although we seek to understand other species, it seems few of them seek to understand us. The galaxy is filled with rumors and misinformation about my people.
Go on then, let's demystify.
Like what?
Most of the inaccuracies are centered around our mating rituals. My species is monogendered. Male and female have no real meaning for us. We still require a partner to reproduce. This second parent, however, may be of any species and any gender.
Wait, even like non-humanoids? Like
I don't understand. Your species can mate with anyone?
Mating is not quite the proper term, not as you understand it. Physical contact may or may not be involved, but it is not an essential element of the union. The true connection is mental. Our physiology allows us to meld with other beings. We can touch the very depths of their minds. We explore the genetic memory of their species. We share the most basic elements of their individual and racial identities.
Bit of sci-fi mumbo jumbo there.
We then pass these traits on to our daughters. It is how we learn to grow as a species and how we develop a greater understanding of other races.
That's a good question, actually. Like, does it have to be... Is there a minimum, like, bar of intelligence that they can mate with? Or is it, like... Does she really mean any species?
What happens to your partner after the union?
Every relationship is different. Some unions are a single encounter with both parents parting ways afterwards. Others can be more long-term. Sometimes an Asari and her partner will stay together for many decades.
You Asari live for 1,000 years. What happens when your partner
Get over
dies?
it, Shepard.
Few sapient species live as long as my kind. We have learned to take a philosophical approach to our unions.
Does it have to be a sapient species,
We
then?
do not focus on the inevitable loss of our partners. Instead, we enjoy the time we spend with them. And even after they're gone, a part of them lives on in us. The union is a connection that transcends both time and space.
Sex in 4 dimensions.
Do you know who Matriarch Benezia chose as her partner?
She rarely spoke of her partner. Though I know my father, if you want to use that term, was another Asari.
Benezia never told you her partner's name?
The other question's stupid, so I'm not going to ask
Union
that.
with our own kind is no longer common, not for the purposes of reproduction. Most Asari believe it weakens our species. Asari daughters inherit racial traits from the father species. If both parents are Asari, then nothing has been gained,
lost either.
or so conventional wisdom would hold. I am what is sometimes called a pureblood, though no Asari would ever be cruel enough to say the word to my face. It is a great insult among my people.
That's really weird, to
It
be
is
honest.
possible Benezia's partner was embarrassed by their union. She may have been too ashamed to publicly acknowledge me as her offspring.
Maybe she wanted to meet you, but couldn't. Something could have happened to her. Maybe she passed away.
Your father's dead.
You might be right. I hope you are. But I have no way to know for
You
sure.
hope your father gave to
Benezia
an
never
untimely
spoke
demise.
of her partner. Whatever happened, it caused her too much pain to dwell on it. She raised me by herself, though that is not uncommon. Many Asari raise their children alone, particularly if the father species is short-lived. Often the partner will pass on long before the child reaches maturity.
I should go.
Yes, let's.
Goodbye, Shepard.
Wait, do I have anything more to say right now?
I get the feeling you want to ask me something, Commander.
I just wanted to talk.
Of course, Shepard. What did you want to talk about?
I changed my mind.
I should go.
Goodbye, Shepard.
I'm sorry. Dr. Chuck was cool, but I don't think there's anything really to talk about. Alright, onwards. Onwards with the quest for questingness. Let's just go to somewhere interesting. Right. Pinnacle Station is the DLC thing. I'm gonna go to Noveria first, I think.
Message coming in. Patching it through.
Commander Shepard, my name is Nasana Dantius.
Oh, her.
I have a job for you. I can't say anymore in an unsecured communication.
She wants me to go kill people.
If you're interested in hearing my offer, meet me on the Citadel so we can talk in person. I'll be waiting in the Diplomat's Lounge on the Presidium.
Doesn't sound shady at all. Noveria is kind of like
Approach
Switzerland.
control, this is the SSV Normandy.
Big Switzerland.
Vector into berth.
Normandy, your arrival was not scheduled. Our defense grid is armed and tracking you. State your business.
Citadel business. We got a Council Spectre aboard.
Landing access granted. Normandy.
I love how you can just say that and they'll just let you
Be
land.
advised, we will be confirming identification on arrival. In confirmation cannot be established, your vessel will be...
They're gonna shoot you out of the sky, but then you just say,
What a fun
we got a
bunch.
Spectre, and it's all
I think
fine.
I'll take my next leave here.
How did I teleport back to here so quickly? Jogging, jogging, jogging. Jogging, jogging, jogging. Who do I need? Let's have Garrus. I think. There's gonna be some Asari and there's gonna be some Geth at some point? I can't remember now.
Equalizing interior pressure with exterior atmosphere.
It's certainly gonna be Geth.
Log. The commanding officer is ashore. Exo Presley has the deck.
That's not worrying. Wow. I have so much shields compared to those guys. Come on then. You wanna shoot it out? Do you wanna take me on?
That's far enough.
Something wrong, officer?
You better hope there isn't. This is an unscheduled arrival. I need your credentials.
I'm a Spectre. My name is Shepard.
Human Spectre, what?
Load of horse crap, man. We will need to confirm that.
She's living out here in the back end of Beyond.
Also, I must advise you that firearms are not permitted on Noveria.
Yeah, right.
Sergeant Sterling, secure their weapons.
Citadel authority supersedes yours.
Nobody takes my weapon.
Charge and
Oh
lock!
shit, what?
We are authorized to use lethal force. You have to the count of 3 to surrender your weapons. 1,
I'll win.
2, 3.
Captain Matsuo, stand down.
See? Oh, sad face.
We confirmed their identity. Spectres are authorized to carry weapons here, Captain.
You may proceed,
Oh,
Spectre.
yeah.
I hope the rest of your visit will be less confrontational. Parasini-san will meet you upstairs. Behave yourself.
Parasini-san. So this was obviously first colonized by the Japanese. All those little hints they drop in there. Although I don't actually see very many Japanese people.
Weapons detectors.
I am Gianna Parasini, assistant to Administrator Ananias.
And you're also a
apologize
spy!
for the incident in the docking bay.
I appreciate your help.
You're welcome. You understand our security chief was only doing her job. One of my duties is orientation of new arrivals. Do you have any questions?
Has anyone unusual passed through here recently?
Unusual? And sorry, Matriarch passed through a few days
Yeah,
ago.
we're looking to
Lady
kill her.
Benezia.
Benezia. She is here?
Can I speak with her?
Benezia left for the Peak 15 research complex days ago. To the best of my knowledge, she's still there.
Could you tell me how to get there?
You'll need to ask Administrator Ananias for clearance to leave this port.
Where can I find the Administrator?
His office is on the main level, left at the top of the
Thanks, bye.
elevator.
Understood. Can we go in now?
Of course. If you need any help, you can ask me at the Administrator's office.
She's gonna...
She is here. I can't believe it. I imagine you want to talk to me, Shepard. About my mother.
No, I don't. I trust you, Liara. You may not be military, but you're part of my
I've only
crew.
known you for about half an hour.
Thank you, Shepard. That means a great
Oh,
deal
well.
to me.
Welcome to Port Hanshan, the galaxy's most respected site for independent scientific research and development. For your own safety and to protect the privacy of others, you are required to obey any directions given by our security personnel. If you have questions or concerns, our friendly administrative staff is always available. Thank you. Stay.
Squid! Flying squid. Wish I could fly. They don't even seem to put any effort into it, they just sort of elegantly float around. Wait, can I go in?
How can I help you?
You teleport as well, like you're ridiculously fast.
I'd like to speak to Annaleas.
One moment, please. Mr. Annaleas.
Yes, what?
Commander Shepard is asking to see you, sir.
Right, fine, come in.
Sort of typical clipped, short, to the point speech like all of his species.
You will excuse me if I don't stand up. I have no time to entertain colonial rubes.
I'm here as a Spectre, not a human. Keep that in mind.
Believe me, that is foremost in my mind.
Excellent.
This greeting is a courtesy. I will only cooperate as required by the Executive Board. Businesses come here to avoid the second guessing of galactic law.
I'm conducting an investigation. It's a matter of galactic security.
Yes, isn't everything? I will not allow you to harass our clients. This world is private property.
Well, just tell me how to get...
I've heard an Asari Matriarch is here. Venezia?
She arrived a few days ago, accompanied by a personal escort and some cargo. She's up at peak 15.
What do you mean, personal escort?
The phrase is self-explanatory. Bodyguards attending to the safety of her person, mainly Asari commandos.
Commandos? You didn't think that odd?
They followed all our regulations. I had no reason to forbid Lady Venezia from taking them.
I'd like to see her, immediately.
I'm afraid that you cannot. Peak 15 is a private facility in the Scotty Mountains.
You're gonna
Regardless,
pay for
there
that.
is a blizzard in the area. Shuttles are grounded and surface access has been cut off.
Surface access, you say?
Cut off, I said. The roads are not suitable for travel. Don't make an issue of this, Shepard.
I got an alternate route.
Forget him, Commander. If he won't help us, I'm sure someone else here will.
Back to my other questions.
Every minute of my time you waste costs the company 12 credits. I will keep a running
So
tally.
why are you talking so much?
I have no more questions at this time.
Good. I received a dozen urgent messages while you dithered about.
Ooh, Mr. Popular.
Mr. Annaleas isn't the only one with... You've never worked in the corporate world, have you, Commander? You can't bludgeon through bureaucracy.
But you can backstab your way through it.
All right. What would you do?
Talk to Lorik Keen. You should be able to find him at the hotel bar. Can't say more.
Interesting.
Not within earshot of Mr. Annaleas.
Talk to you later.
Very well.
Now I need to remember where that is. jogging along. Pretty cool room. I would visit this place. Now, one of two guesses. No wait, this is definitely not the right way because it has vehicles on it. Oh dear. Failed a 50-50 chance. Oh well. Erk. More elevator time. You have to slowly rotate. Woot.
Excuse me, I need a moment of your time.
She wants to extort him. I don't really have time. I'm sure it's not important.
Afternoon. Sit down, have a drink. What can I do for you?
Are you Lorik Keen? I've heard you might be able to help me.
You are the Spectre that just arrived, are you not? What can an old Turian like me possibly help you with?
I'm trying to find a way into the garage. I have places to go.
You need a pass. How fortuitous. I'm the manager of the local Synthetic Insights office. For the moment, at least. Mr. Annaleas closed my office. He claims to be investigating reports of my corruption. The administrator is an interesting man. He's become quite wealthy since he took direct control of rents.
I sense a connection there.
Indeed. I acquired evidence of Annaleas' actions. His hired goons are ransacking my office to find it. I suspect your goal lies outside this port. Mr. Ananias would be disinclined to let you wander. If you recover the evidence from my office, I will give you my garage pass, as well as a sum of credits.
You have a plan?
I do. However, there is one other... What is that charming human expression? Fly in the lotion?
Soup?
Violence against Mr. Ananias' thugs may be necessary.
Oh, I love violence.
He has members of Han Shan's security team searching my offices.
When it's virtual.
He's paying them under the table. Miss Matsuo is unaware of their outside employment.
If he's paying them under the table, they're mercenaries. I can kill mercenaries.
Excellent. Here is my pass into our offices. It will activate the elevator. The evidence is on my office computer. This OSD contains an encryption key to access it. Slide it into the drive and it will auto-execute. Oh, and do try to keep bloodstains off the carpets, would you?
I'm afraid that may not be possible. There is nothing in here. Why am I going in here? Let us move on. There's a Krogan up there that I think if you bring Rex to him and have a chat, then things get interesting, but I don't think I have sort of a diversion. It's not really the main point here, this run. As I said, you could spend a hell of a lot of time talking to people. One thing I've always wondered is, like, how often do, like, Asari reproduce? Because, you know, if they live so long, you would expect that they don't actually reproduce that often. So, you know, oops. You know, because they're so long lived, if they reproduced at the rate, say, humans did, they'd have massive overpopulation really quickly. So, you would have thought a death would be, an Asari death would be a lot more, more important than a sort of a human death. Like it would matter like so much more to them, because it wouldn't be expected for them to live only a few years, if you know what I mean. Sniper rifles. One more on sniper, and then whoa, she needs upgrading. Warp's cool. It sort of lowers their defenses. Let's unlock a second one. Singularity is cool as well, actually. Right, he needs some more defense, so... One little bit of electronics. Oh, why have I got that assigned? Do not need that. A lot of heat sinks. Onwards. Hi guys.
Freeze! Hanshan security. This office is sealed.
Lorik Keen gave me a pass in.
Keen? Are you working for him? He's under investigation.
Ananias is paying you to shake this place down. Does Captain Matsuo know you're here?
Hey, I'm not the one who wants Keen. Ananias has a Varen up his ass about this guy. How about this? You pretend you didn't see us, we'll pretend we didn't see you.
How easy. Why did the other ones not leave that? Whoa. Whoop, bit of frame rate issues there. Okay, seriously, what are you guys doing? Get on the ground, fool! Where are they? That's frustrating. Oh, there he is. Gotcha. Yoink. Ooh. Gareth is looking for information. Wait, was that it? Wow, those guys were so pathetic. I was hardly in that. Why did I bother? Oh, there you are. Whoa, stop running away. I have to... my power's on you. It's more fun this way. I've injured myself. Whoops. Yoink. I actually kind of like that minigame. It was sort of simple, but just a nice little test of reactions. It's better than the goddamn mining minigame from Mass Effect 2. That was absolutely awful. Oh, decryption too low? Lame. I guess I need to upgrade that next. Whoa. Oh, you want a piece of me?
I don't think you're supposed to be in here, Shepard.
Oh wait, I do actually remember.
You have me at a disadvantage, miss.
Oh, now you're gonna show some respect? I'm Sergeant Kyra Sterling, Ilanis Risk Control Services. Analeas would throw you off-world for what you did here. I won't. You know what we did to cop killers on my world?
Your men are dirty, Sergeant. You're here off-duty, breaking the law for bribe money.
I asked some of them to leave.
I didn't want to fight them. They fired first.
Well, I don't need a gun to rip you to pieces.
But you're gonna use one anyway, right? Ow! Ow, ow, ow. Okay. Seriously, need to take cover. Whoa! Seriously, need to take cover. Why are they talking to me so much? God damn. Yeah. Now you're not so impressive. Wow. Suddenly the combat's got harder. Oh, I may actually have to start trying now. Evidence found. Guy exposed. Rotating the camera, because that's about the only thing you can do. Whoa.
Commander, there have been reports of noise from the Synthetic Insights office. Would you know anything about it?
It's probably Ananias' thugs ripping the place apart.
Smartass, huh? That's fine. I can work with that. Meet me at the hotel for a drink before you talk to Keen. I'll be waiting.
Couldn't we just go there together? Why'd you have to teleport there ahead of me? You bringing my entourage as well? Oh no! The elevator ride. Yeah, I really wish you could do something more in the elevators. It's cool, like keeping that continuity, but just like not being able to move anywhere and just being locked in is super annoying. Wait, so where's?
Excuse me. I need a moment of your time.
But bother me a second.
Allow me to reintroduce myself.
Your accent has totally changed.
Noveria Internal Affairs.
Why is an internal affairs agent here?
The executive board knows about Ananias' corruption. I've been undercover for 6 months. I want you to convince Keen to testify before the board. With his evidence, this planet can run profitably again.
I need Keen's garage pass to complete my mission.
You help my investigation, I'll provide whatever you need. Favor for a favor.
Ananias is dirty. It might be best to help her.
Look, Shepard, I don't like this either. You Spectres play fast and loose with the law. That's bad for business.
Pay me.
Alright, I'll talk to Keen and see if I can convince him.
Thank you. You know where I work. Come talk to me once you know if he'll play ball.
Keen isn't gonna like this. He just wants to get his evidence back and not have to.
Always a pleasure,
involve other
Spectre.
people.
Any news on that matter I asked you to look into?
I finished the job, but an internal affairs investigator contacted me. She wants you to testify against
Just
Ananias.
gave away her sex.
Now that you have my property, you want to dictate how I use it. I have no interest in a public spectacle.
Everyone on this station is chafing under Ananias' extortion. You might end up a hero.
My employers rely on the goodwill of the executive board to work here.
But it's for the executive board.
The board is investigating Ananias. They'll be more angry at him than at you.
All right. It is obvious that I cannot dissuade you. Very well. I will testify. Make whatever arrangements you need with your contact. I will wait here.
You can charm your way through things. Love it. Oh god. More elevators. You know, if you did do a speedrun of Mass Effect, half of it would be in elevators and the other half would be fighting. And then there'd be a little bit where you just like through all the dialogue. It'd be quite funny. I don't know if anyone ever actually did one. I like that not only can I carry weapons, that I can fire them. I'm totally fine. Let's get this over with.
Spectre, have you given any more consideration to my offer?
It took some persuasion, but Keen has agreed to testify.
That's a world of stress off my back. I'll take the evidence for safe transport. I didn't think you'd help me, being a Spectre and all. I guess some of you can be alright.
What a bitch.
So, how about getting me into the garage?
While you were working on Keen, I got you a garage pass. Be careful up there. I have an arrest to make. Wish I had time to change into something easy to move in. I hate skirts.
That's a dress, that's not a skirt.
This is an outrage. I'll see that you never work in this sector again.
Yeah, get a move on.
You, Shepard! I demand you place this bitch under arrest!
You have the right to remain silent. I wish to God you'd exercise it. See you around the galaxy, Commander. I owe you a beer.
Sweet level up. Okay, I think that's a good time to stop recording for this time. I will resume in part 6 and actually go into sort of the main segment of Noveria here.